This lecturer who kept telling me, oh, come and see me at my office. Like, when I passing by my office, you know, those kind of things.
Ready for this work now. Watch me go it.
Hey YouTube, I know it's been a long time. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Loretta. Nice to meet you. You're welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like this video before it starts, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Today I'm going to hit you up with a story time about what most ladies go through when they are in the university. I'm going to be using myself as an example and citing some stories and some things that happened when I was in the university course. Most people are going to the university now, you have to know. And then, well, I thought it would be fun. And since it's been like a long time, I had to hit you up with something. Like, I had this one person hitting me up over and over again on my Snapchat, on my Instagram, on my WhatsApp. When are you going to post a new YouTube video? When are you going to post So I just decided to bless you all with, this. And then give you all the story time. So to begin with, I don't really think I had any issues when I went to level 100 when I started, apart from knowing people in 200, 300, 400 trying to get idea. I didn't really go through anything that has to do with like lectures and then stuff like that. It was just like hanging out. And then I actually knew people before I went to that school. So then I was like, you get it, like parties here, I'm there. This year I'm there, programs here I'm there, and then I had amazing friends, to be honest, when I went to university. And to date we are still strong. Like, I had amazing friends who were all chilling and stuff. But then not just me, most ladies I know went through what I'm coming to discuss with you all. And that's issues girls have with lecturers, especially. Let's just put the administrators aside. I'm not going to mention the school I went to. If you know, you know. But then what most ladies go through is this kind of advances from your lecturers and even your own classmates. Sometimes it can be frustrating, to be honest, because some people don't understand no, or then some people don't get it when you're trying to like shy away from them and stuff. So when I went to level 100, actually I didn't really have any issues like that, apart from, I think, second semester. Something funny really happened second semester. So I had this one lecturer, and it's not just me. Most of my, okay, not most, but there's some of my friends also complain about the same lecturer trying to get with them. I had this lecturer who kept telling me, oh, come and see me at my office. Like, when I passing by my office, you know, those kind of things. When I passing by my office, come and see me at my office. Like, stuff like that. I'm like, oh, soon, because I don't want to like be rude or then say something, because actually you know where this is going. You don't want to be rude or say something that will go and N U F or E. You just have to like be like casual and just smile with it and be like, soon, or I'll be passing by. Sometimes you act like you've forgotten the office, be like, where's the office again? Like, maybe it's upstairs at this. I'm like, oh, I'll pass by, I'm going to have lunch or something. So I actually did that, like, back and forth. And then we're cool. To date, I think it's one of my favorite lectures, like, because we're cool like that. But then I didn't actually, like go to his office and, like, follow all those things. We're cool. I just see him on camera, I'm like, hey, say, like, what's up? You get those kind of things, yeah. So on the last day, I think the day we wrote his paper, he was like going up and down. He was walking up and down, like back and forth, to check like his students, how they are doing, if there's any, if you have any problem with your, question paper, if you don't understand anything, you know, the things they do. And then I was done with my paper, and when I'm done, I used to sit like on a row with my friends. We were actually friends, and then our index numbers were like together. So when we are done, we just like, are you done? And the four of us get up at once, and then we leave the exam room. It was kind of like suspicious in a way, because it kind of looked like we were copying and stuff. But then, well, yeah. So I met him outside when I was leaving. My friends had taken the other route. I was going to take my stuff from the library, and the library was like on the route that he was taking. So I was going to take it, and then I met him after his paper. Like after that, I don't really care again. So because I'm done, and you don't even know my index number. I think we used to write our index number, not our name. So, and he was like, "Hey Loretta, you never came to my office." I was like, "Oh, I plan on coming today after the paper, but I'm going to take my things from downstairs." And he was like, "So am I done with my paper?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm done. That's why I'm out." And he was like, "What's my index number?" I was trying to remember and stuff, but actually I didn't have his number, to be honest, and he didn't have my number, so it was just like a campus talk thing. He asked for my index number, blah 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 blah. We went to a separate way. Since then I had no encounter with him because like he wasn't my lecturer again, so I won't say I really had an issue with him, but I had, was it 200? What, it wasn't level 200, it was level 200. My second year there was another lecturer, his own, I don't know if he's just a flirt or I don't know, but then I don't want to really state things, but then even if you go to his office, you know, like he has, like, you know, you see things that I like, you know, like if you know, you know. It was so funny because I used to tease my friend with him, like when we are going somewhere, I'm like, if my friend is called, let me see, I'm not going to mention him, so let me use Angela. I'm like, "Angela, see your husband, see your husband." Those things, because it looked like the man was kind of hitting, but he wasn't really hitting. So I'll say level 200. I didn't really have an issue there. My main issue was level 300 when I did till now I never saw my IA paper. I never saw it whilst everyone had theirs. I never saw my IA paper. I never said, actually I didn't feel that class. I don't really care at this moment because whether he tried hugging the paper or he tried whatever, I didn't have a receipt, so I don't really care about that. But level 300, I had this lecture, my god, I even told my mom about it. And you know, if you tell my mom about things like this, she doesn't really get mad, you know, like she has gone through it, so she's not like those parents that will get mad and try to overdo things. Now my mom will just comment and then maybe give you an advice on it or laugh about it with you and stuff. Like she doesn't really overreact like how some people can tell their parents things, because their parents will just blow it out of proportion and stuff. So I told my mom, and then she was like, "Well, burn it down, Papa," like meaning like he's mad if you don't understand she. And we just laughed about it. So what actually happened was, this man asked me to come to his office. I don't know why they're ordering come to my office. And then I went because I needed my IA paper. Okay, to begin with, actually at first he came to the class, right? And then he shared he was distributing everyone's like IA sheets to them, and then their wherever they got. Oh, see my puppy. Whatever, like to see your mark, and then so that you can calculate and know where you stand, so that maybe in the exam you're going to do extra hard, or you know you're on a normal level or something. So I didn't get my paper, and then I was like, "Sir, I didn't get my IA paper." He was like, "Oh, I should come to his office for it. He doesn't know where he has put it." That's what he told me. He doesn't know where he has put the paper, so I should come to his office for it. I wanted my paper, so I also I wasn't going to go. I went. When I went, other students were in his office. Like he had other people in his office. I don't know their issues, but then other people were in his office trying to figure out their own stuff. And so when I went, and then people when I went and he had people in his office, he gave me, was it 10 cedis or 5 cedis to go and buy him something from the cafeteria. It didn't actually click my mind, but then his intention was like, before I would go and come, the people in his office have like left, and to just be like the 2 of us and stuff. So I wasn't really thinking of that. Like I was like, I want my paper, you're sending me, because his office was like all the way upstairs, and then my school, we don't have any easy way downstairs. You have to take the stairs. So I just took the money, as obedient as I am, as humble as I am. I just took the money, and I went to get whatever. What did he really want? I've forgotten. I went to get whatever he wanted me. I went to get whatever he wanted me to get for him at that moment. So when I came back, it was just him in the office, and I gave him his thing. And then I was waiting. I was standing there waiting, like, so he said I should come to the office for my paper. You don't know where you put it, but I search for it when I come. And I was standing like at the edge of the table, and then this man got up from his seat and came to sit on the table and was talking like off track, like he was off track, off topic, like he wasn't hitting the point. And I think at the beginning of the semester he asked everybody to create a profile or something with your picture and number and whatever. I don't really remember, but talking, and he gave me his number that, like, it wasn't really going anywhere. I told him my friends were waiting for me and stuff. I had to go because my friends were actually, I think they were outside the office waiting, or they were in front of the lecture hall. I don't really remember, but my friends were waiting for me. So I was like, my friends are waiting for me, so I have to get going. And this man gave me his number that I should remind him, I should text him or call him to remind him to look for my paper and put it down. Well, I didn't do it. Because this life, if there's one thing I hate is stress. Don't come and stress me. And you can't come and film me and tell me I didn't write the paper, because I had people sitting behind me and people beside me and someone in front of me. We all did the IA together. We even did group work on top. So I didn't text him, but I took his number in front of him. I didn't text him. So the next time when we had his class, I went to him again. I was like, my paper. He was like, I told you to call me or text me, you didn't. So he didn't remember to look for it. And in my head, I'm like, why is it that the whole class is just my IA paper you can't find, and I have to be texting you and calling you to remind you to find my paper? So I told my mom about it, and then she made that comment I told you earlier, and I just decided to leave this matter because I know I wrote the paper, so you can't come and tell me I didn't write the paper. So during the final exam, I was kind of scared, so I kind of put in my all, like, because I don't know what I got. I don't know if I did well, I don't know if I didn't do well. Thinking maybe when the results come, I'll see an IA, like an incomplete something. But when it came, I didn't do very good, but I did good. I did good, and then he graded me, so we're done with that. Level 400. When I was skipping class, I was going to campus, but I wasn't really going to class because we had pamphlets and we had all these things, and then the courses weren't really that, like, so we go to class, or sometimes it was graded like A, B, C. So the A have their class first, B have their class first, C we have it like class. And I was in C. My two friends, I told you we have 4 friends, right? So 2 of them were in A, and then the one I'm closest to was in B, and I was in C. So I wasn't actually going to class. I wasn't going to my class. I was going to the B class, except the courses that we have different lectures. That one I have to go to my class. So I was going to my friend's class and then make my friend sign for me in my class, because I'll take it earlier than. And then they signed for me. So I wasn't really having issues in level 400. I thought I was free from this thing until they said project work. Project work is not just project work that we'll do as a group and then all go away. Project work, I thought I silenced this phone. Project work was another it was another hell. And funny enough, I still have some messages from my supervisor. I might insert them in this video. Obviously, I'll cover the name, but I'll insert them in the video. So project work, guys, I thought I was free from all this nyagabus and nyigibas, but project work showed me, okay, you're not free. Project work. We will start. So we started our project work. As supervisor was on a different campus. He wasn't on my campus. So we had to go to a different campus to meet him to check the work and stuff. And as usual, project work, we all know nobody really does their project work. And then we chose a topic that had to do with advertisement on billboard. I think how it helps companies and stuff, like billboard advertisement, simple, that was it. So we send it, he reviews, he gave us his number in case we have any issues. So when my group had an issue, most times I'll text him and be like, should we put this in chapter 1 or chapter 2, get those things. So that's how we started actually, like, I think that's how he got my number, and then he started communicating. But at first it was very like professional, a little bit casual, but professional, very like, do it this way, use this topic, change the topic to this, bring this chapter to chapter this, you get that thing, and put it in bullets, like all those things. So it was cool and all, until I started getting a message. I started getting some messages. So it got to a point where I think it was kind of getting like weird. And then I had one of my closest friends like under the same supervisor. So I asked her about it, and not knowing it was the same thing he was doing to her. Same thing. So I was like, oh, then that's how he is. So let's just finish with this project work and then move on, because there's no like use going back and forth and thinking I'm not going to be comfortable and whatever happened in university is about to happen again. No. So I told my mom about it as usual, and we laughed over it. I even showed her some of the messages. She still made that same comment she makes all the time. Say hi. So as I was saying, it happened that way, and then I think we had to go and sign for something. We had to sign something, and I wasn't available that day. There was a funeral at church, or there was a program at church I had to attend. I don't remember, but I know it was a church something. And then, so I texted him. Did I call? I texted? I think I texted him, and then he was like, "Oh, I can come and sign at any time." I was like, "Then I'm coming that morning." He was like, "He's not at the office, but he'll be at the office. He'll be at the office around 5 p.m. So I was like, okay, then I'll see if I can make it. But it was too late for me to go to like, and then where his office is, where his office is a very like, oh my god. Where his office is like a very like secluded place, like lonely. People are not really there. So then you get that thing, you get where I'm going, you understand? So yeah, I didn't go. And then the next day when I still had to go alone, I wasn't comfortable. So I called one of my closest friends. He was my knight in shining armor, my choba support. I called him. And I was like, because of this, like, I don't want to go there alone. So he came with me. And my knight in shining armor came through with his chopstick legs. He came through for me. So we went together, went to see the man. But he was like, kind of outside the office. But then the man saw someone was with me. So nothing shady could, like, happen. So it was just like strict business. Blah, 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 blah. Signed. He had a short conversation with me, saying, hey, your group is not doing well. And that was kind of like a blackmail something. Low-key was like, your group is not doing well, and whatever I'll grade you is what I'll grade you guys. And I was like, oh, sir, like, don't do that. It's like, we'll try hard. And he was like, you text me, we'll talk about it. It's like, okay. All right. Funny enough, before I went there, the reason why I didn't actually want to go there alone is he said, he sent some message. I'll put it back there. But then it was kind of like, I can't wait to see your sweet smile. I can't wait to see your smile. I can't wait to see your face or something. But I inserted there so that you see it for yourself. So that's the one reason why I didn't want to go alone. So then I went with my knight in shining armor. So yeah, we went. We did whatever we had to do. We finished this project work actually peacefully, with me avoiding all those nigga bumps and chubums. I avoided everything. So we finished, and then when we submitted, this man kept on saying, your group didn't do well, and I'll just grade you anything I want to grade you, because like I'm sure he wanted me to be like, well, sir, we are sorry, like what you like, anything I can do for you to give us like a good grade, like get that thing, but I didn't do it because I know where it was heading. So I was like, we are sorry, but then he shouldn't like grade us low, try better next time, that blah 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 blah. So actually he didn't fail us. And stuff. I actually never told my group members, like, okay, some of them knew, my group members knew, but not to this extent, because it doesn't really make sense. He was complaining about the person was complaining about in my group was the male in the group, and this boy didn't speak nicely to me, and he did this, and I'm going to fail you, or I'm going to give you any grade I can give you, all those things. So I had to find a way to like just play it off and stuff. So he didn't fail us, but we didn't get a good grade, but he didn't fail us though. So I'm not going to complain actually, because it's all good. If you're a girl and you experience this kind of things, no, it's not just you, it's normal. You should just find a way to downplay it and a way to go around it, because it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. Some people's cases are worse, like extra worse than mine, mostly because they couldn't really find a way around it, and some of them thought it was just a casual thing, so they entertained it for a while, and it was too late to like back it down or something. So yeah, it's all good. It happened. It's normal. Thank you all for watching my video. I actually enjoyed telling you all about this. I really enjoyed it because it's something I've been wanting to talk about for a while. Thank you all for watching my video, and I won't promise, but I'll be making more videos, and I hope you all like my new intro. I hope you all like my new intro. I did it myself. Can you all believe it? Like, I'm very good at it. I'm getting really good at this editing thing right now. If you want to edit your video or something, you know who to contact. Like, you know who to contact. I'll help you out. I'm gonna help you out. Thank you all for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Especially if you are new here, hit the subscribe button down below. It's in one of the corners, but you see it. Hit the subscribe button down below. I can't stress this much. You have more views than subscribers. I don't understand that. It's not hard to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button below. Turn on all your post notifications. Comment down below. Don't forget to comment down below if you've experienced this thing before. Comment down below, and comment down below if you know the people I was talking about too, because some of you actually know. Those who are close to me know. If you know me personally, I don't know if you know, but then you might know the friends I'm talking about. So comment down below if you know them. Comment down below if you've gone through this thing before. And don't forget to share this video with your friends. Thank you all for watching once again, and I'll see you next time. Bye. It's a wrap.